It's time now for the Peter Tell Late Night News, and it's late Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins on late at 11:30 p.m. News and top story at 11:30 p.m. is in Norton, where voters nearly rejected a $3.7 million tax increase Tuesday, leaving supporters at the Proposition 2.5 override stunned and shaken. Voter turnout was 4,300 residents for 35%, and the tax act failed by only 193 votes. The tally was 2,058 votes for the tax increase, 2,251 opposed. Almost 40 parents, teachers, and town officials who supported the override responded with quiet whispers, cheers, and heads shaking in disbelief as they lingered in the gymnasium of hours of New High School for more than an hour after the polls closed. In other news, Hillary Clinton will be an official winner of the Kentucky's Democratic primary, the state Secretary of State told CNN on Tuesday. Workers at a Kerman lab industries in Des Moines, Iowa, as academics engaged primarily in research are not exempt from the overtime regulation. Donald Trump and Megyn Kelly are controversial in a primetime special was aired on Fox tonight. In another historic moment for the Obama administration, the Senate on Tuesday evening confirmed the long-stalled nomination of Eric Fanning to be the Army Secretary. Senate passes bill for exposing Saudi Arabia to 9/11 legal claims. Baghdad, another wave of explosion in Iraqi capital, killed at least 70 people on Tuesday, the latest in a surge of urban violence that has the government beset by political crisis looking increasingly paralyzed. After explaining in Vienna the process of a ceasefire in Syria, Secretary of State John F. Kerry said that any party continued fighting, the party would be removed from further negotiations. Making the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia, the United Nations today called on the global community to take action to ensure that all people have an equal right to live healthy lives free from violence. Police in Kenya's capital came under fire Tuesday for what critics said was a heavy-handed response to a largely peaceful opposition protest. In Phoenix area airport, 2 people were killed Tuesday evening after a small World War II plane crashed and exploded into the flames near the Phoenix area airport, authorities said. A massive fire rages underneath on Metro North tracks near East 1 and 19th Street and Park Avenue in East Harlem on Tuesday night. Search and wave after Charlotte Leslie when a nanny failed to arrive at school. Cheyenne, Wyoming, and the latest episode of tourist disturbing wildlife sensitive geoclose to the National Park equipment post pictures with a baby bison as traveling video makers off track with selfies in Yellowstone. In other news around the region, a sharply divided city council voted on a proposal that could have given an 11-member panel power to override the mayoral budget and overpowered more money to the school department by cutting cash from the other city departments. Local communities struggling with their school budgets can help expect a lot of help from the state senate. Hundreds will attend the 28th annual school day game Thursday at the Attleboro High School. Now, Attleboro, Lin Zhen Chen, and Pretty Chick yourself have shared a common incentive together and common work effort. Foxbury improvements on the Route 140 will likely focus on safety concerns at Walnut and Central Street as well as traffic congestion near the Foxbury Regional Charter School. And in from a better commercial development plan for off Route 1 and Interstate 495 began seeking local approvals this week. Tokyo, Japanese shops rose in shopping trade on Wednesday morning after the market suggested stronger than expected GDP data that initially seemed unlikely to support for a stimulus or delay of a consumption tax side above widely expected. The National Academy Science is probably the country's most prestigious scientific group has confirmed the judgment that GMOs are safe to eat. London comes in closer to the tale of 2 Silicon Valley. This first story is about yet another internet unicorn valued more than $8 billion in initial public offering in 2014 grasping for growth and cutting corners. Michael Kraft, target Martin Trinidad, former executive of Northern Timberland and Nike, has been named Chief Information Officer of Target Corporation. When considering a location that is closest between Europe, where life could have been sparked, UE are pressed by a more suitable world than Europe. A batch of equipment developed by giraffes and their kind, West Cambridge, Tennessee, as for the first time, the genomes of a giraffe and its exclusive living relative to the well-inclusive African rainforest. Small purpose close to extinction. Using lasers, territories like silver, American technology, a team of researchers from Harvard have revamped and 3D printed. Washington, more than 3 months after President Barack Obama asked for $1.8 billion in emergency defense and command CCAT, Congress took the first step to say that put the request when the Senate passed a compromise $1.1 billion measure. Although people complain when the schedule gets too busy, news research suggests that being overbooked might to be good for the brain. Potatoes are a popular staple American diet, but eating too many of them, boiled, baked, mashed fat may be risky for high blood pressure, new studies suggest. As many as 4 in 10 gave it of HIV in some southern cities. Okay, take a look at doing an incident at 11:35 p.m. where two people were shot and busted at the intersection of Sherman Ave at West Newton Street. Peter Cheladusab is now 11:35 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a Trevor Report. Let's start off down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good at highways and byways the ocean state. Southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Cod highways are looking good. Southeast Expressway to southbound side, so to Dorchester Stretch. Mass Park on the westbound side, so from Logan Airport, Boston, all the way to the Southeast Expressway. 291 on the westbound side, Little Silver to the Marlboro Stretch. Mass Park on the eastbound side, it's a Little Silver to Charlton Stretch. I-91 on the northbound side, Little Silver around the Chickabiddy Stretch. Up in New Hampshire, 101 on the eastbound side, Little Silver, Route 93 in Manchester, New Hampshire, and Main Turnpike on the northbound side, Little Silver to Lewiston Stretch, but highways of Vermont, New Hampshire, made out, looking good. I-91 on the southbound side, Little Silver from Route 20 in Windsor all the way up to I-291 in Hartford, Connecticut. Merritt Park on the eastbound side, Little Silver for the Stepford Stretch, 95 on the northbound side, Little Silver, Stepford Stretch, and 95 on both ends, Little Silver, Old Lyme Stretch. Out in Long Island Expressway, 495, Long Island Expressway to the eastbound side, and it's over the Brooklyn Queens Stretch, 270 to the eastbound side, Little Silver before Route 485, FDR Drive on both ends, Little Silver from Long Island Expressway all the way at to Harlem, FDR Drive on the southbound side, West Side Highway to the southbound side, so from Manhattan all the way at to Lower Manhattan on the northbound side. 295 the eastbound side, Little Silver to the Queens Stretch. 95 on the northbound side, Little Silver to the New Rochelle Stretch. 95 on the northbound side, Little Silver Harrison Stretch, and 287 to the eastbound side, Little Silver to Portchester Stretch. I-80 to the eastbound side, Little Silver to Clifton Stretch. But the New York State Freeway on the southbound side, it's a Little Silver north of Kingston, New York. But it's looking good in the highways and byways of New York State and Pennsylvania and Maryland. And on the Capital Beltway in the eastbound side, Little Silver after Route 4 in London, Over Maryland, and 395 on the eastbound side. It's a Little Silver to Capital Beltway, and Route 50 to the westbound side, Little Silver 301 just west of Annapolis, Bowie. Alright, let's take a look at some MBTA alerts at 11:37. Subway systems looking good on the commuter rail and the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Cheladusab is now 11:38 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And looking at radar, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching from Chatham and stretching down to Bourne and coming to much of Marston, and then taking a search at south coast from Wareham all the way down for Westport and down for central Rhode Island, and stretching it off the eastern coastal Long Island. And another man, the rain shower stretching around from Severn, Maine, from Severn down to Wells, stretching to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, stretching up down 93, and seeing a few little sleet pelts around the Mountain Washington, stretching up New Hampshire. Spotty rain showers east of Rutland, and spotty rain showers south of Mount Pillar around St. Johnsbury and around Lebanon, New Hampshire. And some line of rain showers stretching all the way down through Florida. And a line of heavy bands of rain showers south of Fort Myers and stretching down around West Palm Beach and around Daytona Beach. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this for tonight. We're going to have some mostly cloudy skies, about 46 degrees, light and variable wind. For Wednesday, part-time skies about 7 degrees, no freeze about 6 miles an hour with a calm in the afternoon. Wednesday, most cloudy skies with a low on 43 degrees, a not south wind. Thursday, slight temperature showers at thunderstorms out some possible at 4 p.m. Most skies about 68 degrees. Common becoming no freeze around 5 miles in the afternoon. Transportation 20%. Thursday, at temperature showers at thunderstorms made before midnight. Some storms put a small hill. Part cloudy skies about 47 degrees, and not variable wind. Transportation 30%. For Friday, 17 podcast go out 74 about 51 degrees. For Saturday, podcast go about 73 degrees. Saturday, at church way after 8 p.m. Most clouds go about 50 degrees. And transportation 30%. Sunday, parts of the most clouds go about 69 about 48 degrees. And for Monday, parts of the skies go about 67 degrees. On Monday night, check the showers. Most clouds go about 50 degrees. And transportation 40%. And for Tuesday, check the showers. Most clouds go about 68 degrees. Transportation 40%. Currently not near it's overcast and it's 59. Humidity is 6%. It's 15 above Celsius. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Late Night News. And it's late Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow morning with more. Good night.